Hello everyone, this is Kubo. I don't think I've ever done a video like this before. And why does the title of this video sound clickbaity? Well, it's because I'm quitting the game. Yes, you heard that right. I am quitting the game. Love Life School Idol Festival All-Stars. Why am I quitting? Well, the short answer is that the current meta of the game is simply not healthy, and it wears down my motivation and interest. The long answer is because of the two cards, Party Kotori and Party Mari. Two overpowered cards that segregate voltage ranking between those who have them and those who don't. Now, before I explain more, I have to explain the cards themselves. So, Party Kotori and Party Mari are SP fillers who have very strong offense, but the real reason is they break the game. They are active ability. Right here, yes, increases the skill rate of same strategy members by 15%. Why are these deals broken? Well, currently, advanced meta focuses on getting as many SPs as possible, so SP fillers dominate the meta. You can see their skills are SP fill, but their active ability is what truly elevates them by increasing skill rate. By increasing skill rate, they increase the SP generation to the point of that no other cards can compare. Those who have cheesed SBL before will know that the queen of skill activation is Fast 1 Yoshiko. And why is Fast 1 Yoshiko, right, this card? Why is she so strong at skill cheesing? It's because her skill increases skill activation rate by 22 to 30%. That's a high amount. So skill activation is kind of a weird tap skill in terms of how it works. So if a skill increases just a little bit of skill rate, it's completely useless. But if it increases by a huge amount, then it suddenly becomes very powerful. So let's say a card that increases only 5% skill rate is very bad, but a card that increases 22 to 30% skill rate, that's suddenly really good. So in the case of Party Mari and Party Kotori, they increase the skill rate by 15%. So that actually belongs in the powerful side instead of the useless side. So it just makes them really broken. And how powerful are they? It's just let me just tell you this. These two cards are so strong. If you don't have them, you are not winning against those who have them. They are so strong, they will be used in every single team. Every single advanced song. Every single song where SP meta is king. You can throw skill and strategy out of the window because slapping them in your team is always the best choice. Even if a song has gimmicks like appeal, decrease, and damage notes, you will tweak other parts of your team, any other parts of your team, then to switch a Kotori or Mari away. You will change your team so you can fit Kotori or Mari into your team rather than actually switching your Kotori or Mari away because they are just that strong. The game has straight up arrived to the point of pay to win. Get these two cards and you win the game. That's the end point. That's how this game is. And the problem doesn't end here though. Normally SP meta revolves around capping your tap voltage, and SP fillers, they tend to have lower offense, and this is much more obvious in players who have not developed their born board enough because a lot of them has crit sense. Relies on crit sense, relies on getting crit notes to get high score. But if the born board is not invested enough, you don't have enough crit value, and when you don't have enough limit break 2, you don't have enough crit rate to reliably cap your tap voltage, and that's what makes them fall out at the beginning of the game. But Kotori and Mari are party cards, and they are unique in the sense that they get extra tiles to upgrade at limit break 0. So normally SP meta is inaccessible by new players until enough limit breaks are obtained, except party cards have stronger stats at limit break 0, so new players will still want Kotori and Mari anyway because of their stats. The next problem is about how the mechanic skill rate works in this game. Although the game doesn't tell you, this game actually has a skill rate cap of 70%. So unless a card comes with 100% skill rate, if you try and increase the skill rate of a card, it will always hit a maximum of 70%. You cannot increase it above that. So 33% chance right here, you can only increase by another 37% before you hit 70%. So by using Kotori and Mari, both of the cards, you will be able to reach 63% skill rate, which is only 7% away from the cap. So you are basically playing with a team that can hit maximum skill rate more than half of the time if you are using both Kotori and Mari. Imagine how strong that is. And finally, skill activation appeal chance. That's the final problem. And yes, we all love skill ACs, don't we? Skill rate cap is the reason why this AC is so annoying, because skill rate caps is 70% and most AC requires around 50% to pass. So even if you properly follow the song gaming and cap your skill rate, there is a chance that you will still fail the AC because your skill rate is not 100% and it's not guaranteed pass. And on the flip side, there's also a chance that those who completely ignore the gimmick can pass this skill AC right here with 50% chance to pass, that requires 50% skill rate, to pass, just because they have great luck, which is just unfair. So skill rate appeal chance is what makes voltage ranking so frustrating, as it does not reward players for building around the gimmick, but it punishes players for not being lucky. That's it. That's skill rate AC. That's already a huge problem. But it just makes Kotori and Mari worse. The problem worse in the meta. Because since they basically cap your skill rates when you activate SP, that means you no longer need to build around skill rate ACs. Just slap them into your team and you can completely ignore skill ACs. It just makes skill ACs so much easier to pass. And you don't even need to change your team for that. You don't even need to build around that. And not only that, Mari and Kotori are the only meta cards that can reliably pass the AC when not following song gimmicks. There is no other meta card in this game that can reliably pass skill ACs without changing your team. It is just unfair that those who have Kotori and Mari can no longer need to change their team or use any type of other strategies to pass these unfair skill rates. The current meta of this game is purely defined by these two cards. It is unhealthy. It is rotten. It is stagnant to the core. It has reached the point of no return. It just completely crushes my passions for this game. I know I'm whining, but I hope you find it reasonable that I feel like this game is not giving me any enjoyment anymore. I'm just frustrated for investing all my time and energy into a game that doesn't make me feel happy playing it. Yeah, so that's the point of this video. I know I sounded angry right there. I know it must not have been pleasant hearing me speak in that tone, but that's what I want to say. And what will happen to this channel? I can safely say I will not make any more guides for this game. This game is just not worth it, in my opinion, to make more guides. But I do have something else on my list that I want to do before I call it quits. It won't be a guide, but you'll see for yourself. Perhaps I will start making other Love Life videos, or maybe this channel will be changed to for to complete something different, or maybe I'll just call it quits and really just shut down this channel and not upload anymore. Either way, I'm saying goodbye to making guides for Love Live School Idol Festival All-Stars. I hope we'll meet again, and I hope I can find something else that make me enjoy investing my time too. And I'll see you next time. Hopefully.